Welcome back to Vibe Vision, where we dive into the classics that shaped the road, the culture, and the character of an era. Today, we're taking a ride into pure luxury nostalgia as we explore the 1978 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz. This isn't just a car, it's a rolling statement of prestige, a symbol of American automotive excess, and one of the final chapters of Cadillac's true land yacht lineage. Let's get into what makes this elegant heavyweight such a timeless presence. When you first lay eyes on the 1978 Eldorado Biarritz, you instantly understand why Cadillac ruled the luxury scene for decades. The exterior is pure confidence. At over 18 feet long, the Eldorado fills a parking space with unmistakable authority. The sharp, chiseled lines along the body define that unmistakable Cadillac identity of the late 70s, a blend of tailored formality and bold road presence. The upright grille stands tall and proud, dressed in chrome like a tailored suit, with its vertical slats mirroring the sophistication Cadillac promised. The hidden headlamps sit tucked behind the square bezels, giving the front end a clean, uninterrupted look when the lights aren't in use. Stop walking along the sides. The car's sheer length and low stance really set the tone. Cadillac designed the Eldorado Biarritz with elegance in mind, and every crease, every accent, and every elongated surface shows it. The stainless steel trim, the sweeping fender skirts, and the sharp shoulder line create the impression of motion even when the car is parked. The Biarritz package took everything a step further with even more chrome detailing and a level of finish that let everyone know you weren't just driving a Cadillac, you were driving the Cadillac. One of the most iconic visual features is the optional padded landau top. It adds a formal, almost limousine-like character to the rear section of the car while contrasting beautifully with the steel roofline toward the front. The wide rear end features Cadillac's signature vertical taillights, like illuminated pillars framing the bumper. The rear bumper itself, decorated in thick chrome with a crisp center crease, anchors the entire car with a look of permanence. It's a design approach that Cadillac executed with pride, reflecting a time when cars weren't built to blend and they were built to be remembered. Under that long hood, the 1978 Eldorado Biarritz carries a 425 cubic inch V8 engine, a motor designed for smooth, reliable power rather than aggressive performance. It makes around 180 horsepower, which in today's numbers might not sound thrilling, but torque is where this engine shines. With well over 300 pounds-ft of torque, the Eldorado moves with a calm surge of confidence, letting you glide into traffic without ever feeling rushed. Cadillac engineered this car for one purpose: effortless, quiet cruising. The moment you press the accelerator, the big V8 responds with that signature soft growl before settling into near silence. Driving the Eldorado isn't about speed, it's about presence and comfort. The front-wheel drive layout, an unusual choice for such a large American luxury car, helps keep the ride stable and predictable. Even at highway speeds, the car floats across the asphalt in a classic Cadillac manner, isolating you from bumps, vibrations, and wind noise. The steering is feather light, requiring only the smallest hand movements to guide this massive coupe. Some call it over-assisted, but for its time and purpose, it was perfect. This was a car meant to glide, not carve corners. The suspension leans heavily toward comfort, absorbing road imperfections with ease. You don't so much drive the Eldorado as you pilot it, watching the road smoothly vanish beneath that long hood. The braking system is soft but capable, with disc brakes up front and drums at the rear. It's not designed for sudden, aggressive stopping. You have to drive the Eldorado with respect for its size. But once you learn its rhythm, the experience becomes extremely satisfying. The 1978 model marked one of the last years before Cadillac began downsizing its flagship cars, which makes the Biarritz a final salute to the era of full-size American luxury. Stepping into the interior of the Eldorado, Biarritz feels like entering a private lounge. Cadillac didn't hold back when it came to materials and plush comfort. The seats are wide, soft, and enveloping, available in either pillowed velour or thick, supple leather. Sitting in them feels more like relaxing in a living room recliner than being inside a car. The dash layout is clean and formal, with a horizontal design that stretches across the cabin, accented with wood-tone trim and chrome highlights. It's not overcomplicated. Instead, it's deliberate and elegant, with easy-to-read gauges and controls designed for effortless operation. Cadillac equipped the Eldorado with power-everything windows, seats, locks, antenna, and mirrors because convenience was a core part of the luxury experience. The climate control system was advanced for its time. offering automatic temperature regulation to keep the cabin comfortable without constant adjustment. Even the steering wheel and column carry that premium touch, wrapped in leather and accented with Cadillac's crest as a reminder of the brand's heritage. In the rear, despite being a two-door coupe, passengers are treated to ample space, deep cushioning, and the same level of luxury found up front. The cabin's sound insulation is impressive, keeping the outside world at bay, making conversation soft and calm even at cruising speeds. Subtle details like metal-trimmed door handles, thick carpeting, and the signature Cadillac scent remind you that this interior was crafted for those who valued refinement above all else. The 1978 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz isn't just a luxury car, it's a time capsule from an era when American manufacturers proudly built vehicles to be bold, extravagant, and unmistakably unique. It represents the end of Cadillac's full-sized front-wheel drive flagship era, before the company moved to smaller, more fuel-efficient designs. For collectors, enthusiasts, and anyone who appreciates automotive history, the Biarritz remains a symbol of the height of American luxury engineering. It's a car that brings back memories of a time when driving meant slowing down, enjoying the journey, and letting the world move at its own pace. Every part of the Eldorado reflects that philosophy, from its massive presence on the road to its whisper-quiet ride to its indulgently comfortable interior. The 1978 Biarritz reminds us that luxury once meant creating an experience, not just adding features. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Cadillac's most iconic creations, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Vibe Vision, and let me know in the comments which classic you want to explore next. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep the vibes rolling.